I am very curious to understand what is your opinion on work-life balance?
Is Narayan Murthy correct, or is it just a scam that's going on in the market कि work life balance करो ताकि लोग अपनी mediocrity में ही रह जाए और वो आगे ना बढ़ पाए?
It is actually a discipline problem. Live life like it's rigged in your favor. You should always believe that कुछ अच्छा ही होगा.
Your plans versus God's plans, right? You know, we
Yeah.
always talk about those things that you may be asking for this much and just surrender and God will
Exactly.
give you more than you can imagine.
So as an entrepreneur, when I look at other entrepreneurs, look at the men who are right up there going for IPO, done IPO, killing it. But at the same time, they're not swimming in negative self-talk.
Men are so good at being in the present. Like, I don't think that they think so much about what is going on and you know, this impacts me like this. I think they're just doing it and it works beautifully for them.
I don't think men open their phone and reread and reread and reread that message.
Absolutely.
They don't.
Absolutely.
Because they're like, अरे भेज दिया उसका बुरा लगे तो लगे. अगर मुझे लगता है कि यार ये बंदे तो
Not adding value.
not adding value to my life, I just unfollow. It's very easy. Nobody gets to know also. So
Nobody has the time to check.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a math degree. Still, very often investors would look at Rohan when they ask about numbers, right? But I'm thinking कि ठीक है, उनको कैसे पता कि मुझे पता है? But I'll answer that question, and I used to. And then the next question would come to me. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, when she was building her business, right, that would not have been easy. When Indra Nooyi was doing what she did, not easy. I think that's why it's really important to have that women supporting women sort of feeling. Like, just remember this line I tell myself कि no matter what happens during the day, बाहर की परिस्थिति मेरी मन की स्थिति को define नहीं करती.
Oh, wow. Hi guys, I'm Sadhika.
Hi guys, I'm Radhika.
Hi everyone, I'm Swati.
And this is another episode of the South Delhi Girls podcast. And today we are sitting with somebody extremely interesting, extremely knowledgeable, and extremely accomplished in their own field. We're sitting with Swati Bhargav, who is the co-founder of Cash Karo.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. I've seen your podcast since so long, so I'm excited to be on it finally.
Oh, we are so excited, and actually we are sitting here with so many questions, you know,
Yeah.
because I feel like the best way to learn apart from books is to learn in person from people
That's
who've
true.
done it.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes they say now that you have to be in it to know it. So
Yeah.
I think you have been in it for quite some time now.
And you know, if I may be so bold to say, it's actually a step ahead of reading a book and reading about somebody, because books are so precious because they give you an insight into the minds of truly accomplished people. And when you have somebody sitting right next to you, you can actually
thank
ask
you.
whatever. So I think
Sadhika, Radhika, this rhymes so well. Was it meant to be like that?
Yeah, that's what we like to call it. We think
Yeah.
that, you know, God and destiny played a factor here. We're best friends.
So we have a very desi lingo for it wherever we go.
Acha.
And everybody's like, Sadhika, Radhika, you guys sisters
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
We just say Sanjog.
Rasa, Sara, all of
Yes,
that.
yes, exactly.
So no, but we're not
Okay,
sisters,
nice.
we're best friends, and we actually met in school. So we've
very
been best
cool.
friends for 15 years, and the rest is history.
Nice.
And I think women friendships are sacred, and they play a very monumental role in everybody's life. And I'm sure you have friendships and you have partnerships, and
Yeah.
you know all those aspects of life that made you
Yeah.
who you are. So why don't you start with telling us about your journey, how it all started,
Yeah.
about who is Swati as a person, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, as a friend.
Wow, okay. Okay, well, I'll cover the technical aspects of the introduction and then we can come to the softer aspects as well. So, I grew up in a small town called Ambala. It's near Chandigarh. And, I was there growing up, and actually my best friend Megha is my oldest female friend, and we grew up on the same model town road. You know, so she used to live at the end of the road, I used to live on this road, and ऐसे जाती है वो रोड, तो हमेशा हम फोन करते थे निकले और दोनों अपनी साइकिल पे एक बार में निकलते थे और बीच में मिलते थे. And then we used to go on what we used to call गेड़ी route. I mean, स्कूल में क्या ही था, but वो एक गेड़ी route था.
A very Punjabi
जहाँ पे-
slang.
Yeah. जहाँ पे हम जाते थे, कोई दिखा नहीं दिखा करके अपना स्मॉल टाउन गर्ल्स, हैप्पी गर्ल्स दूर दूर से देख के खुश होके घर चले जाते थे. यू नो, सो वेरी डिफरेंट आई थिंक टू टुडेज टाइम्स. आई थिंक द टुडेज गर्ल्स और बॉयज मे नॉट वेस्ट टाइम लुकिंग इतनी दूर से रोज देख के चले गए. सो बट दैट वाज यू नो व्हाट वी वर लाइक, एंड इट वाज लवली ग्रोइंग अप इन अंबाला. इट्स अ वेरी warm place. You know, people have very forward looking ideas. They're earning a lot of money, by the way. There are a lot of 1,000 crore businesses now in Ambala. So I'm really proud of all my friends actually who are in that league and building these businesses, true entrepreneurship coming out of cities like Ambala. And then I got a scholarship to study in Singapore for my A levels. So I did that. I went there for my 11th and 12th. And then I got a scholarship to the London School of Economics. So I studied mathematics and economics there, which was again a slightly odd choice. People would be like, maths कौन पढ़ता है college में, like अब मुश्किल से नहीं पढ़ी जा रही तुम ले रहे हो. And then I had like these special courses in maths and everything, because I used to like it as a subject. And I think over time it was also that like physics मुझे कुछ खास पसंद नहीं थी, bio में interest नहीं था, accounting not sure था, तो यही एक ठीक लगी, you know. So we did that, and then I worked at Goldman Sachs doing investment banking for
Almost
5
5
years.
years,
Yeah, right after that.
Yeah.
That, and then we started our own business. So as you said, the rest is history.
Wow, this is like sounds like such a colorful, you know, colorful life in so many different aspects.
And very
to it.
ideal, no?
Yes.
It's straight out of a movie.
Well, there are lots of lot of ups and downs and lot of unexpected turns and, you know, things that have happened along the way. But yeah, I think broadly, I'm quite grateful that it looks and it was the way it has been.
No, for sure, for sure. In fact,
Yeah.
we had one of our episodes was with Sunanda Sharma,
Yeah.
and even her life is so good on paper, and you know that's what we discovered,
Yeah.
and that's what we discover every time we talk
Yeah.
to somebody who
Yeah.
seems to have achieved a lot. That not
Yeah.
everything that glitters is gold, and
Yeah.
wherever you reach, I mean, there's a price to pay, and
Yeah.
there's nobody who's just you know
Yeah.
living in walking on a bed full of roses,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
everybody has to pay their dues. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you've had to pay your dues, and we'll cover all of that.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
safe to admit that you were like a complete geek, right? Because scholarships and scholarships, and I mean, London School of Economics is like wow. Like, and you know, growing up, we actually, because we are also commerce kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
we-
a commerce background.
so we obviously we switched our industries, but then I think that was actually the way for us, and
Yeah.
we as commerce kids knew the hype of London School of Economics, and you know we had
yeah.
so many friends also who took the summer program there and
Yeah.
all of that, and you
Yeah.
took a full course there, and you were
I think I was
offered
not a full
scholarship.
geek. Like I was geeky enough to be able to get the scholarships, but after that I used to enjoy a lot. So
That's the
wahan
best
jaake-
combination.
Yeah. So I think that's what helped me.
But to get it in the first place, you know, you have
Yeah.
to be something. It's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't come that easy.
I think
so.
class 10 mein, you know, I got 100 on 100 in maths, and I topped the state of Haryana, and that was probably the, you know, thing that enabled me to go to the next stage, because that's how I got the Singapore scholarship, and that was the first turning point in my life, because it became different from what I had imagined. I always used to think कि मैं अम्बाला में हूँ, I hope मुझे दिल्ली जाने की permission मिल जाए, you know, for my 11th 12th. So I used to always pray for the Delhi permission and the admission, but you know, I never really realized कि वो Singapore क्या हाथ में आ जाएगा scholarship. And then, you know, in fact, after I got the offer, when we were holding that offer letter in our hands, my parents and I were looking at each other कि ये क्या हो गया. हमने तो expect नहीं किया था कि out of entire India 25 लोगों को select करना था, उसमें हम आ जाएंगे, you know, because it's very competitive, and somebody from Ambala has not been for Olympiads, you know, haven't been in a lot of competitive exams that Delhi and Mumbai kids have, and I was competing against all of those guys and girls alike.
Yeah.
So one of my aunties kept a dinner in her house कि सब लोग मिलके decide करेंगे कि स्वाति को सिंगापुर जाना चाहिए कि नहीं, you know, and I'm glad कि सबने decide किया, और मैंने
Such
भी
a small
बोला कि
town
हाँ,
thing to do, it's so
yeah,
cute.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm saying there was so much love, and even today, because I was the first kid to go abroad. Now a lot of them have gone, and everybody's doing really well. But I think that's when it started. So
Yes.
you know, it's special. It's a
Life had
memory.
such beautiful
Yeah.
plans for you, and also
Yeah.
I think, you know, there's something else only about sort of setting the example. You probably don't
Yeah.
go out, you don't venture out with that,
Yeah.
you know, with that thought in your mind that
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to do this because I want to set an example.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, you feel like that, you know, maybe I was one of the
And
first
you
to
do
start with.
open
It's nice.
doors,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, this is such a beautiful case of your plans versus God's plans, right? You know, we
Yeah.
always talk
Yeah.
about those things that you
Yeah,
may be asking
yeah.
for this much, and just surrender, and God will give
Exactly.
you more than you can
Imagine.
imagine. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
such
one
a
of my
beautiful
favorite
case.
quotes by Rumi is that live life like it's rigged in your favor.
Ah.
You know, because it always tells you that you should always believe that kuch acha hi hoga, and things will always happen what are good for you, and it's going to happen to your benefit. So don't think otherwise. So I think that mental shift, and you know how you should think. In fact, like Sister Shivani says, सोच के सोचो कि क्या सोचना चाहिए is a very important thing which I have learned, and it has really shaped my overall journey.
And I
So
have
happy,
to
so happy that
you
quoted
because
Sister
you know what?
Shivani.
So I love Rumi.
Yeah.
And she staunchly follows Sister Shivani.
Wow.
So I
I
And the
actually used to
combination.
follow the Brahma Kumaris as
Yeah.
a school girl. I mean, I think
Okay.
I was 14.
Wow.
And I did their entire meditation
You
course. It's a
started
week.
very young then.
Yeah, it's a
That's
week's
amazing.
course. In fact,
Yeah.
I left. I quit onion and garlic also at that age, and my parents were feeding me this food, and yeah. So I mean, I went to that path, and of course, everybody realized that I'm too young to
Yeah.
walk that path. So
Yeah.
I came back, but I still follow what I
Yeah.
learned there, and
Yeah,
Sister
yeah.
Shivani's love. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For me also, it's like that.
But do you also follow Brahma Kumaris, or is it just her?
It's just her. I haven't got associated with the whole organization.
With
I've
her
been,
ideology, maybe.
But her ideology, Sadhguru, Simon Sinek, Mel
Yes.
Robbins, like I follow all of them because most of them are actually saying the same thing about, one having faith. And, I learned a lot of it 3 years ago when I had my kidney transplant. So, we have raised about 250 crores so far during our Cash Karo journey. And 130 crores of it was actually 3 years ago in our Series C round. So, we were doing that fundraise. And I had this kidney problem since 20 years, which was diagnosed when I got to LSE. So, now after you hear my journey, imagine that when you get to LSE in first year and you get to know that you have this kidney problem. And over time, like, kidney will deteriorate. So, my parents were like, "Tum Ambala वापस आना चाहती हो? Like, do you want to be with us at home?" I said, "No way. I fought. मतलब इतनी मुश्किल से I've reached here.
And I have it in my hand.
I'm not going to give it up. And I'd already started LSE. So I said, Jo bhi hai, we'll do it side by side. So I managed all of that with a good lifestyle, good, meditation, pranayam, all of that. It helped me make my kidneys last longer. And then finally, 3 years ago, I was at 4% kidney function, 5.5 hemoglobin, and raising like 130 crores ka Series C round, closing it in parallel. And my doctor was like, you need a transplant. So I said, ठीक है, आप test शुरू करो side by side. ये मैं round close कर रही हूँ side by side. So दोनों चीजें मेरे साथ parallel चल रही थी. So there were many days when I would go to the hospital, I would, do my tests, I would come and work in the second half, do a SHA, be on investor calls. So it was a completely different shift of perspective in the same day of how you present yourself and the kind of confidence you bring with you to both the things.
Yeah.
And not just confidence, it's about the faith.
Yes.
And I think through Sister Shivani, through Sadhguru, I learned how to develop that faith in yourself and have that belief that the universe has your back.
Yeah.
So, Rhonda Byrne wrote The Secret, Gabrielle Bernstein, she wrote this book called The Universe Has Your Back. So that kind of just stayed with me, that the universe has your back and I will be fine and I will come back to deploy this 130 crores and, I will come back to doing these things.
Yeah.
So that faith sort of carried me through and I just always focused on what I have versus what I don't. And I think that was the differentiating factor, having that gratitude in life.
Yes.
And I think a lot of these teachers have taught us that. So I'm I'm not surprised that you're a follower of Sister Shivani.
No, absolutely. And, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to imagine the kind of courage and strength one would need to sort of get through that entire phase in your life. Because, of
Yeah.
course, and, that is what modern sciences and programs are also talking about, right? These days we sit with, NLP experts and they also
Yeah.
talk about the power of positive self-talk.
Yeah.
And you sort of adopted it at such an,
Yeah.
young age in your life, but also it's such a stressful time because sometimes, as much as you want to look at the glass half full and
Yeah.
not half empty, there are
Yeah.
moments that sort of catch you off guard.
Yes.
And to be able to keep your calm and focus on the right thing. So I think it's absolutely
And
incredible.
it's so much easier to believe in the good on your good days.
Yes.
But when you're actually going through a hard time, that
Yeah.
is when it's the hardest to actually believe that, because you have no reason to.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's then, when you believe that something
Yeah.
good is going to come out of it. And this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
all for my highest good. I think
Yeah.
that takes a lot in... it was one of those questions that I want to ask you, that there's this whole wave of, positivity and
Yeah.
manifestation and everybody's talking about it. And how important is it in your journey? Are there still, those old-fashioned entrepreneurs out there who are just focusing on the work and, they
Yeah.
don't bother about state of mind and, pranayams and deep breathing and all of that.
Yeah.
And I want to ask... if this has played a role and you
Yeah.
you answer that so beautifully.
I think that entrepreneurs are amongst the most health conscious people now, because they realize, and people have seen, that if you want to build a business, what is most important is that you need to be carrying that good energy which others can derive off.
Yeah.
You need to be around to be able to build that business and enjoy the benefit of it. ये नहीं अपने आप को इतना spend कर दिया कि जब तक वो बड़ा हुआ you're not even there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of my friends who are entrepreneurs, and many of them are entrepreneurs, are actually very focused on having a good, disciplined lifestyle. Many people are into intermittent fasting. Like my husband Rohan, he takes only breakfast and lunch. That also the same item every day. Uske baad he doesn't eat anything. So he has a 18-hour intermittent fasting window every day. Similarly, others are doing regular workouts, measuring tracking their health,
Yeah.
doing so many things which are good for health, because they know that entrepreneurship is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And you need to be fine to be there for others. It's like, when you get in the plane and they say oxygen mask drops, please put yours and then help others. So as an entrepreneur, you have to do that as well. If you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of the others. I mean, at Kashkaro, we have about 400 people in our team. At an average of 5 people per person, we are directly impacting 2,000 lives and supporting so many families, creating
Yes.
jobs, right?
Absolutely.
So tomorrow, if something happens to us, yes, the business will go on, but it won't. It's not at the stage that it'll be the same, right? So we need to be taking care of ourselves to be able to execute our job responsibly as well. And I think that awareness and consciousness has just gone up. Like now, when we do parties, I'm focusing on kitne protein item hai, because I know that my friends will come and look for the fish and the chicken, those who eat non-veg and those who eat veg. I'm veg myself. But, focusing on protein has become an important thing. So there's just so many things for health awareness and, betterment of health that people do. That I want to add that when it comes to self-talk, it's not just about what we say to ourselves in tough times. It's also about what we say to ourselves every day. So many of us are working professionals, right? And the self-talk that we have very often is, oh, ये मुझसे नहीं होगा. How am I going to do it? मुझे क्यों दे दिया project in सब में से? मैं तो सबसे worst हूँ इसमें. Why me? So many of us have negative self-talk without realizing.
Yeah.
And I really want to, challenge everyone to focus on your thoughts for an entire 24-hour period and check yourself the minute you have that negative self-talk coming. In fact, what you can do is look at the person in your group, in your very close friends group, who is confident, who walks in like they own the room. People look up, right? Is that right? But then see, like you might be thinking Radhika is that person, but you have no idea that when Radhika walks into that room, she is herself thinking, damn it, I'm having such a bad hair day. I don't know why I showed up here today, and like I know that what I'm wearing is not really going, but like I hope nobody, right? And there's Radhika's thing, I don't know how, but Radhika's always got it together, right? So and then somebody else is thinking, you know what, if I had Radhika's eyes, I wouldn't ever get ready because I would always look so good. And you've never even thought about your eyes, right? So there is so much of this self-talk that we do for ourselves that I think we need to check. And sometimes when you think about that person in your group who you think is confident, think about this. What do you think they are telling themselves? Are they telling themselves that I'm shit, I won't be able to do it? Or are they saying, I've got this, I'm going to make this business, right? So as an entrepreneur, when I look at other entrepreneurs, look at the guys who are the men. Look at the men who are, right up there, going for IPO, done IPO, killing it. I mean, I know some of them are friends, so I know that in reality they are also very normal, very human. But at the same time, they are not swimming in negative self-talk. It is very much a phenomena of the others. And if we don't want to remain the others, we better get out of that loop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, for some reason, I feel from what I've observed is that men are so good at being in the present.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that they think so much about what is going on and this impacts me like this and I'm having this takeaway from it. I think they're just doing it. They're in it and they're doing it and it works beautifully for them.
I don't think men open their phone and reread that message.
Absolutely.
They don't.
Absolutely.
Because they're like, अरे भेज दिया उसका बुरा लगे तो लगे क्या है इसमें बुरा लगने वाला. Like, that's what they'll say. It'll be end of topic for them and they'll move on.
Yeah. And I think about it for 3 days.
No, we will pick it up and then be like, edit करूँगी तो दिख जाएगा. But then, okay, it could have been a typo also. So I could very well edit it. But then, करते 15 मिनट निकल गया, आप edit भी नहीं कर सकते. And, your time is gone. The other person is not even thinking about it, by the way.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. We just keep sucking ourselves into this loop of overthinking. And we apply the loop of overthinking to relationships, to work, to dressing, to thinking whether we are looking good enough to go out. Whereas realities, if you're going to get anywhere at 10:30, 11, half the people have already had a couple of drinks. They won't even notice the detail that you spent in the last hour before heading out.
Agreed.
So, there is a lot to be said about overthinking, cancelling overthinking actually
Yes,
in our
absolutely.
lives. Yeah.
So I think it is this point in my journey where I realized that all women are the same. Because of such an accomplished woman who has so much on her plate, who's achieved so much, who's got such serious business to attend to, is saying these things, then okay, we're all the same.
It's also
Yeah.
because I'm very close to my team, and I do spend a lot of time with my sort of male and female team members, and I see the kind of stuff that they are obsessing over. I have younger friends as well. I'm not saying I'm not like that. I'm sure I mean I definitely do many of these things as well. But even with me and my friends also, sometimes we discuss about how. But why I'm saying is that I have noticed in myself that the more I've been able to take these things out of my life, the more productive I've become. And because I know that I used to do it, I've seen others do it, but there is value in taking that out. Like I have seen times when I have obsessed over what to wear somewhere, how to dress, what to go, and going there and realizing कि सब लोग ही इतने decked up थे कि मतलब मैं नहीं भी करती या करती भी तो कुछ खास
फर्क
रखना
नहीं
पड़ता.
पड़ता.
And other times where some plan is made last minute, I just go however, but I have a great time because my energy is high and I'm enjoying, others are enjoying, and you get compliments also,
Yeah.
and you are thinking कि उस सब का क्या फायदा. Like so
Agreed.
I think in the end what I've learned in life is that a lot of life is about energy, right? And it is about positive energy. As a leader, you have to find a way on how you can charge your energy, because if you are charged, you will pass it on to your team.
Yeah.
As a person, you need to see how to keep that energy high, how to keep that vibration high, because then you will attract the best from the universe. So my New Year resolution for the last 2 years has been that I need to keep my energy high. No matter what, my vibration should be high, and that is the love and the energy, motivation, peace that people feel when they are around you. So people should enjoy meeting you, and they should feel that meeting you has uplifted their energy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all about energy. And if you apply it to your own relationship, I mean, me and Rohan, we always carry the purest energy for each other, and I think that's why we're able to be there for each other, to work together, to spend time, still enjoy the holiday and work together. So I've just seen that energy is everything.
Wow.
That's such a lovely way to
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
like since you've mentioned your relationship with Rohan, I am very curious to understand, first of all, what is your opinion on work-life balance?
Yeah.
Right? Because I think I'm at that point in my life where I don't really believe in work-life balance,
Yeah.
but I do see that sometimes it needs to be there. So I think I'm in that sort of a mode where I feel like, okay, you hustle for a couple more years, you get to
Yeah.
a place where you can exercise that work-life balance into your life and, like let it go seamlessly, because right
Sarika,
now...
I'm so sad to tell you that place will never come.
Oh,
It will always be another 2 years.
Oh
it will
my
always be
God.
another 2 years.
That is true, actually.
You know
Yeah.
what? I have to, before,
Yeah.
just adding to what Sadhaka said, I have to, because sometimes, you wonder, is Narayan Murthy correct?
Yeah.
Or is it just code for, is it just a scam that's going on in the market कि work life balance करो ताकि लोग अपनी mediocrity में ही रह जाए और वो आगे ना बढ़ पाए, because it does take a lot to reach a certain point, and then there
Yeah.
are leaders like Narayan Murthy was saying work 72 hours, and
Yeah.
then there are people who are saying that no, you'll burn out, and
Yeah.
this is equally important to live life. So
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
your, as somebody who
Yeah.
seems to manage it all so beautifully and effortlessly, what do you have to say to people like us, to younger people who are just starting out?
Yeah. I think that for me, I have never thought about work-life balance per se. And I think it's about life balance, which means that you have to look at what are your goals in life and what makes you happy, and work from that point of view versus thinking ki mere hours kya hai and how do I adjust that. So what I mean by that is that what are the important things to do in life? You have to define that first, right? So for me, work is important. It's important to take care of my health for sure. I want to spend time with my friends and family. And these are like the three main buckets, right? Rohan is, of course, part of the F and F,
Family,
very
yeah.
close F bucket, right? So very close. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. So the three things to balance, right? And then it's about what Okay, so it's about justifying what each of those need, right? So for me, for my health, I know that I need to be able to dedicate that 1.5 hour slot in the morning. If I'm doing that, then I know कि ठीक है मैंने ये कर लिया. For my friends and family, I know कि on a daily basis, like सुबह वगैरह तो किसी को नहीं मैं मिलूंगी, but रात को I'm having dinner with family, I'm spending time that evening, and there should be some time for Rohan and myself in the night together so that we can also spend some time. Weekends pe I want to be able to make plans with my friends because I like going out, I like to catch up with them. That is what I enjoy the most over the weekend, so I want to be able to do that. And then the rest is pretty much work, right? So if you think about it, like, at the outset, do I have a work life balance? Yeah, because I'm happy with how I've structured my lifestyle. But at the same time, this might look different for someone else. Like for Rohan, for example, now he wakes up at 5 a.m. so that his exercise is done in the morning, and then he's pretty much at work the entire day, and he comes home at 8:30, right? And then he spends time with family, and then he goes to bed. So technically, usse pucho to he's like, yeah, I have work-life balance also. Now, equally, you could meet someone who's at work from 9:30 to 5:30 and still say, I have no balance.
Yeah.
So it is about what are you doing in that other time. If you decide that you want to watch Netflix every night, if you don't have control over when to switch off the remote, if you don't have control on not to binge at night, then it is not a work-life balance problem. It is your problem. It is actually a discipline problem.
Yeah.
So what I've seen in life is that motivation will only get you so far. Discipline is what helps you get to the next line.
Absolutely.
And to get to that next level, if you don't have the discipline, तो हमारे पास 1000 चीज़ें हैं उसको ब्लेम करने के लिए. बट अगर आप रोहन की तरह फॉलो कर रहे हो तो आपकी लाइफ डिसिप्लिन्ड है, तो आपने हर चीज़ के लिए टाइम रखा है. और ऐसा नहीं है कि वो टाइम टेबल है दिल चाहता है वाला कि अभी ये टाइम बन गया, अब ये करना है, इस टाइम पे ये करना है, ऐसा नहीं है. इनफैक्ट बट मोस्ट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हु आई नो, दे वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस का मतलब अगर ऐसा है कि इतने घंटे ही काम करना चाहिए, तो देन नन ऑफ अस विल मेक इट, बिकॉज नन ऑफ अस विल मेक इट टू दैट डेफिनेशन. वी ऑल वर्क मोर देन दैट. आई मीन व्हेन आई हेड आउट एट नाइट ऑल्सो आई एम ओके टू चेक माई फोन, बट इट्स अबाउट what is the self talk you are giving yourself, what is that energy. अगर हर बार आप फ़ोन उठाते हो रात को, मैं सोचती हूँ कि यार देख लूँ एक बार ही सोने से पहले, दैट्स इट. उसके अलावा मेरे पास कुछ और नेगेटिव एनर्जी नहीं है उसमें. बट अगर आप करोगे यार कैसी जॉब है, रात को ही फ़ोन चेक करना पड़ता है, या फिर यार फिर आ गया इसका फ़ोन, यार क्यों आ रहा है इसका फ़ोन. सो अगर आप उस एनर्जी से करो तो वो आपका वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस नहीं काउंट होगा. सो आई थिंक therefore I don't think anyone is right or wrong. It's about remembering that we all have only one life. You want to do well in what you've picked up, and you want to be able to do justice to it. So I think the way to strike that balance is to look at yourself on what are some of those habits which are actually killing you every day, and you know it, you just
Yeah.
haven't changed it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is
I
true.
would like to ask a follow-up question on the discipline bit, because you did pointed out so rightly that motivation only lasts so long.
Yeah.
It's discipline that puts you in the long game.
Yeah.
So in a world which is full of distractions,
Yeah.
characterized by instant dopamine and
Yeah.
instant
gratification.
gratification.
Yeah.
So, and it's so easy to just get distracted. And in fact, I think we've all lost the focus we used to have growing up, right?
Yes,
Because we
yes,
have just
yes.
lost it.
Yeah.
So, are there any ways to improve or practice that discipline? Do you follow any rules, and do you have
Yeah.
something to give to the viewers as to how to be more disciplined? In fact, I think we could also use some
Yeah.
discipline. And I mean, we already work a lot, but still,
Yeah.
I would admit that
Yeah.
distractions are too much now.
Distractions are too
Yeah.
much. I think my number one tip would be to switch off notifications. I just don't get people who come to office and हर बार उनके फ़ोन में WhatsApp आता है जब तो टिंग ting ting. I'm like, how do you operate?
Yeah.
Because it's not that I'm not getting WhatsApps. All our WhatsApps are flooded. हम सभी इतने सारे ग्रुप्स के पार्ट हैं. एक स्कूल का, एक कॉलेज का, एक मम्मी पापा का, एक इन-लॉज का, एक सबका इकट्ठे है,
और
एक
20
फ्रेंड्स का
काम
है.
के, हाँ.
एग्जैक्टली राइट. और आपके साथ फ्रेंड्स में भी एक बड़ा फ्रेंड्स है, फिर एक छोटा फ्रेंड है, उसमें से 1-on-1 भी है किसी के साथ. सो यू हैव सो मेनी. सो फर्स्टली योर नोटिफिकेशंस शुड बी ऑफ. ऑडियो तो ऑन होना ही नहीं चाहिए किसी भी आपका नोटिफिकेशन. कौन सी ऐसी आप इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट है दैट नीड्स टू पिंग? No, none of them should be there. So that's number one. The second one is that, like, if let's say you have a habit of going on Instagram, right? What I did was that I said, okay, because I'm also like a, just for fun content creator, not professional, but I just do it, and I started doing it as part of my own personal branding and building cash karo out. so I said, okay, you know what, agar karna hi Instagram खोलना ही, why not follow some good people who can actually teach me something. So I went through who all I follow list, and apart from people who I really care about, I substituted that with people who I admire, other, you know, motivational channels or news channels actually, you know, so that if I'm opening, at least I'm getting something good. And you know, I'm very quick to unfollow also. अगर मुझे लगता है कि यार ये बंदे तो
Not
रोज
adding value.
ही not adding value to my life, I just you know, unfollow. It's very easy. Nobody gets to know also. So
Nobody has the time to check.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We think they will check, but sometimes they check also. I've had people come and tell me ki, did you unfollow me? I'm like, really? No.
Shit, wasn't that awkward?
Yeah. No, I just said, you know, my team also accesses my account. कई बारी कर दिया होगा उन्होंने कुछ. I'll
Such a
do it again.
beautiful excuse to
Yeah, that's a great way out. Yeah. Pro
Yeah, I
tip.
know. Maybe after this I can't use that excuse, but yeah, I mean, I've used it a couple of times and it's okay. I think those are the things, right? I've also learned that थोड़ी सी thick skin develop करनी पड़ती है life में, हर चीज़ में, you know, and sometimes you do that to protect your own self, and that's it.
Yeah,
So-
agreed. And you know, on that
Yeah.
front, I think I was recently sitting with Yashasvi Jaiswal. He's an
Yeah.
India cricketer, and we were talking about discipline. We were talking about motivation, and I was just asking him that as an athlete,
Yeah.
what is your screen time?
Yeah.
Right? You know, I'm really excited to understand like how much do
Yeah.
you scroll and keep
Yeah,
scrolling. And he's
yeah.
like that. Listen, of course, sometimes I take my phone and I watch
Yeah.
memes and I watch reels and everything, but I have like a 15-minute timer.
Hmm.
Once that buzzes, then I keep it down because it keeps me in check. Because sometimes it's very easy to get carried away.
Yeah.
Right? Especially
Yeah.
for people like Radhika and I, because we work in
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
So consumption is not just about you know, having a laugh. Consumption is also about
It's research.
research and staying on top
Yeah.
of trends,
Yeah.
because we probably have to use it.
Yeah.
But I think that notification bit, and also what has worked for me in the past 1 year is that I have sort of, you know, unburdened myself with the pressure of replying to people and caring about what they think of me because I haven't replied to them instantly.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's okay
Yeah.
to set your own pace. It's okay to
Yeah.
take your time and to reply
Yeah.
to things that are important, and to sort of not indulge too
Yeah.
much in what, you know, other
Like she
people
said, thick
think.
skin.
Yes, thick
Yeah.
skin. So yeah.
Well, I put a 10-minute timer also on Instagram, but and I think after that, the other rule I made is that before going to bed, actually I don't want to be so at one point at like around 10:15 I pick up my phone once कि बस अब मैं जब भी सोऊंगी but इसके बाद phone नहीं उठाऊंगी, so that there's not, otherwise you know, you also wake up with the phone light.
Yeah.
So इसलिए, and sometimes सोते हुए immediately you see something which you want to reply to, then you know, I feel like वो नींद खुलनी नहीं चाहिए basically. Sleep is very important.
Yeah.
So इसलिए I just put it away. But yeah, I think none of us are doing very well on the total screen time
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I've also actually made it a habit to log out of my Instagram accounts, and I have to manage like 3 Instagram
Yeah.
accounts, right? So I log out of all of them at 10 p.m. every night, and then I'm like 12 1 baje agle din, because
Yeah.
it's actually, you know, you sleep sleep very well if you are
Yeah.
using phone right before
Yeah,
you sleep.
yeah,
The blue light
exactly.
also impacts your
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
waves, and even in the morning you don't want to be waking up to the notification. The urge is very real,
Yeah.
and you know, whatever you said, I'd love to add the entrepreneurship angle to it also. So as a corporate girl, it was very easy for me to stay away from phone those 8 hours, because there's
Yeah.
a fixed time you go, and there's a
Yeah.
desktop, there's an environment, you have your bosses looking over you.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be using phone so much. There's no way you can be using web WhatsApp. And now I quit my corporate job earlier this year, and I started my own brand. It's called Zovera. It's a women's occasion wear brand.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm my own boss, right? So there's nobody to monitor you.
Yeah.
I am my room looks like a startup room now, with the desk also
Yeah.
inside, and you know, I'm out of my bed and I'm on my desk,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm just working, and
Your
there's
room is your office.
yeah, so there's no time on, time off, and you know, you just on a laptop, and you can be using your phone, and then plus there's the podcast, and half the coordination is happening on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So it's become very difficult, and I feel this discipline angle, it becomes all the more important for entrepreneurs to
Yeah.
Monitor.
and bring in,
Yeah.
right?
So the thing is, you know, all of us have this urge. Most of us, when we wake up, right, the first thing we do is pick the phone and see it like this,
Yeah.
right? Because we are
Yeah.
like not even
Yeah.
eyes open, but we
Yeah.
want to see it. So I said to myself, कि भाई इसका कुछ करना पड़ेगा. Because so what I've decided, and this is what I've been practicing, is that the minute I wake up in that state, I allow myself to quickly open WhatsApp and just see कि कुछ family का message या कुछ urgent नहीं है कि कुछ server down हो गया या site down हो गई या whatever. In that case, I want to know that right away. बट देन उसको लाइक मैसेजेस को मैं क्लिक भी नहीं करती. इफ आई नो कि हाँ जनरल सेंसेस नॉर्मली है, आई जस्ट कीप द फोन अवे, बिकॉज द फर्स्ट थिंग आई डू इन द मॉर्निंग इज गिव थैंक्स for the fact that I've woken up, for the person next to me, for the day ahead. So I want the first thought to be of that gratitude, and then I think about what are some of the goals that I am hoping for in that day, and that's the time when I'm leaving my bed. And after I leave my bed, the first thing I do is coconut oil pulling, which is like a great health hack, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing. So should I tell you more
Yes,
about it?
please.
Okay. Okay. So coconut oil pulling is, like, you would have heard, it's actually an ancient Ayurvedic practice, but like many things, the West made it really cool. I started doing it 6 years ago,
Okay.
and I've been doing it since then, and I think it has really improved so many things in my health. So what you do is you take, just subah utte after you wash your face, you don't rinse your mouth, you just wash your face, clean it, and then you put 2 spoons of coconut oil in your mouth, and then you squish it like this. So I am doing that, and I'm doing all stretching exercises. So I'm walking around in the house, picking up my clothes for the day, taking them out, doing that. So after I've done it for about 10-12 minutes, because ये सब करने में time निकल जाता है. अगर एक जगह बैठ के you keep doing it, after 10 seconds you'll be like हो गया.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then I take some salt water, जैसे gargle का water होता है, which is hot water, and then rinse out the coconut oil. Take that, उससे अपना mouth को rinse किया, gargle किया, and that's how I start my morning. And then I put some fresh aloe vera on my face, by the way, because I think that's the best beauty hack, because it just keeps your skin clean
That explains
and
the
clear.
glow.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like eating clean and putting like fresh things is like my thing. So I do that, but coconut oil pulling actually helps in improving your oral hygiene. It's helping pull out bacteria, so it improves your digestion, it improves the immunity, and you don't have bad breath. It just overall improves the health so much, because it also strengthens your gut. And so much of our medical problems actually start at the gut. But if you keep your gut clean, apart from healthy eating, this particular thing can really help. So so after I'm like done this routine, then I sit and have water, and that's when I check my phone, right? And then I say चलो जिसको reply करना है. But what I've made it a rule is कि सुबह उठते ही in that वाला state Insta तो नहीं खोलना है, क्योंकि Insta पे कुछ urgent नहीं है which demands your attention at that point.
Yeah.
Because if you start doing it now, you'll start thinking like, oh कल post क्या था overnight, oh wow it reached 50k views, oh wow why is it only at 5k, what happened? I don't want to start my day thinking like that, because that is so dependent on outside.
Yeah.
And the other thing I've taught myself in the morning routine is that just remember this line I tell myself कि no matter what happens during the day, बाहर की परिस्थिति मेरी मन की स्थिति को define नहीं करती.
Oh wow.
Right?
That's
And this
such a
is like
Sister Shivani thing
this is a Sister Shivani thing, which is just because you go out, right? And then I mean, it could be that your post hasn't done well. It could be that somebody said something to you that they will say later, yeah, I didn't mean that, but they said it anyway. Or it could be anything else that could happen, right? We get hit by so much. So I don't want to be that person कि जो भी आया जाया मुझे हिला के चला गया. No, I'm sorry. I'm not giving that power to anyone, right? And that's how you reclaim that power for yourself. And I think you need to reclaim it every single morning, because by the end of the day, it does get depleted. And whether we realize it or not, we end up giving that power to so many people, so many friends, so many work
colleagues.
We give it to anyone. We give it to people who we don't even know on Insta. But if they don't like your post, you've already given them that power by caring for it. Yes, we all want our content to do well. We want more followers. We want more everything. That's why we are on the platform trying to make content. So it would be silly to say, oh, I don't care. But how deep in your heart are you going to let it affect you? That is the whole point. And I think you can't let a lot of things go that deep. Otherwise, you will always be swimming deep only, because रोज कुछ ना कुछ तो होएगा ही.
Yeah, agreed.
So
and that's such a
the
powerful
only
mindset to have.
Yeah.
And maybe since you're already a seasoned entrepreneur and you're a young entrepreneur, so I have a question for both of you, because I'd love to understand. So a lot of people, especially in this generation, they are transitioning from a 9-to-5 mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset, right? They want to get into a startup. There's like this entire startup culture that's sort of on the rise, right? So what I would like to understand is, a lot of people get very sick and tired of the 9-to-5 routine that they have and the energy that it leaves them with, right? The boss, the meetings, the deadlines, everything. It just sucks the energy out of them. And a lot of them are considering transitioning. But what would you guys say that is everyone sort of equipped to switch from the 9 to 5 to become an entrepreneur, or are there certain qualities that a person must have before they, choose to walk on this journey?
I think anyone can be an entrepreneur. It might be that they'll have to work on certain things. And I think it's one of those that life can teach you. If you're prepared to work hard, I don't think there are a lot of entrepreneurs who don't work hard. In fact, I don't know of anyone who's really made it and said, you know what, I've made it, but I didn't work hard and neither should you.
Yeah.
I've not met anyone.
Just the kids who sort
I've
of
met,
inherit
you know,
businesses.
Yeah, but फिर वही advice दे नहीं रहे हैं.
हाँ.
Yeah, even like I met the other day a third generation entrepreneur who said, I said, that's amazing when he told me about his business. He said, I'm third gen. So I said, so what happened? So he's like, no, because I got it gifted. I mean, they have a different issue altogether.
Yeah.
They have an issue of saying, do I even deserve any credit for this?
Yeah.
So in fact, many third gen entrepreneurs are saying, you know what, I'm going to start something of my own.
Yes.
Just to
because
prove.
they have, they have a different point to
Yeah.
prove. So I think their challenge is different. But there are a lot of different skills that I think people can work on imbibing if
Okay.
they really want to become an entrepreneur. And some of those, for example, before you start a business, really think through it. Don't do it just because it looks sexy on Shark Tank.
On a
Because
whim.
don't do it because it's a fad. Because many startups fail, right? More than 90% startups fail, and by fail I mean that they are not able to carry on for more than 2 years. And that is a fact. And sometimes that is because we haven't researched enough into what it takes to do that, and the fact ki what will the real unit metrics work out to be like. And sometimes it could be out of no, it could just be external circumstances. It could be that you did a really good job, you tried everything and it didn't work, and that's okay. Because then at least you had the courage to walk away from something that you knew is not as going to be as profitable, scalable or satisfying as you thought is going to be at the start.
Yeah.
In which case, yes, please take that call, because there's no harm in doing it. In fact, it just makes you that much more attractive as a team member in future if you've had the guts to start something. Because just starting off also is not easy.
For sure.
But then uske alawa, there are a lot of other things. Like, for example, I think most good entrepreneurs are good storytellers. They know how to tell a good story about their brand, about how it works, why do people do it. Like, we launched Earn Karo. Just a slight digression, but we launched this app about 5 years ago, and it allows influencers to make their own affiliate links and share.
Yeah.
So I could be a WhatsApp group owner, Instagrammer, Telegram group owner. I'm making my affiliate link from Earn Karo, Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, kisi ka bhi, and I'll put it on my group. If anyone shops, they earn money.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a great way for us as influencers to actually start earning money.
Yeah.
Now we've got people who are earning 30-40 lakhs a month. A month, not even 1 year.
Wow.
Right? Because ये Telegram पे इन्होंने इतने अच्छे बड़े groups बनाए over the last few
It
years.
gets viral.
It gets viral. मतलब
Yeah.
they use Earn Karo automation tools, and उससे वो डालते हैं अपनी deal, and people start clicking, and so much traffic goes to Amazon site, Boat, Flipkart, sabko. Right? So last year we sent 2.5 billion traffic to partners.
Wow.
And this is the amount of crazy money that they're earning. So you see the kind of impact that's there. Now, if I was telling you about Earn Karo and I stopped at saying it's an app that allows you to make affiliate links and move to the next point, you would have said fine.
Yeah.
But now that I've told you कि इसका impact कितना है,
Yes.
you're like, shit, what is this thing?
Yeah.
And why don't I know it? And why am I not using
Yes,
it?
exactly.
Right? Because हर जना जब ये सुनता है, तो they are like कि हम क्यों नहीं कर रहे ये? सब लोग यही सोचते हैं.
जब
And-
जागो तब सवेरा.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, if you have any kind of a network, you can do that. So, I think that story of impact, like how do you want to do storytelling is up to you. But then adding some of that becomes important. Another really important quality for an entrepreneur is when to be telescopic and when to be microscopic.
Ooh.
This, I think, is like, it's a slightly deep, but
Yeah.
it's really important
It
because
hits.
otherwise, like you can see in your own day, right? And even in my own day, after, 10 plus years of being an entrepreneur, there are times when I'm so involved in the detail, like brand campaign जा रहा है तो मैं उस पर अभी बता रही हूँ सबटाइटल में करोड़ का छोटा सी करना है फॉर एग्जाम्पल राइट और ये फुल स्टॉप है या ये टाइपो है बिकॉज आई एम जस्ट लाइक ये हमारे ब्रांड का क्रिएटिव है इसमें गलती कैसे हो सकती है अब उसको ऊपर माइक्रोस्कोपिक लेकिन आई एम लाइक व्हाट व्हाई आई एम ओके डूइंग इट इज बिकॉज वी आर गोना बी स्पेंडिंग lakhs on that asset I want that asset to be right
Yes.
so and if after you do it a couple of times the team also gets it कि नहीं ये तो ध्यान रखना है इस चीज़ का So hey, but it's just that if you are always telescopic and you're always looking at the bigger picture, you might be floating in the clouds only. You might be so far away from reality. If you get too microscopic, you might stay in the weeds only. You're never
Yeah.
going to come out because there are enough weeds over there. How many will you keep pulling out,
Yeah.
right? So it's about figuring out when to be microscopic, when to be telescoping, and forcing yourself to do that. Because you need to be able to step back and see which way are you going. Is it really attractive, or are you just in it for the sake of it, or is this path going to get you to that goal which you have, that you promised to your investors?
Yeah.
Is it just about them, or is it about हमें भी end में वो मिलेगा जिसके लिए हम इतने time से काम कर रहे हैं?
Right.
So all of that is important,
Yeah.
right? And then of course, the most important thing for any entrepreneur is to be able to build a really good team. Team is everything. The bigger your dream, the more important your team,
Yeah.
because you can't do it alone. So all of us are perpetually hiring. We are perpetual TA recruiters, always looking out, right? We are like chief people officer before we do anything else, right? And chief happiness officer also, I say. And therefore, my LinkedIn is always flooded. And, we did a random reel, Rohan and I, on roles that we are hiring for. And it was one of my most viral reels. घर पे हमने ऐसे ही बनाई थी. आगे वो stand पे मैं shoot कर रही थी. So Rohan was passing by literally. I said, hey, wait, did you also come in? हमेशा मैं अकेले ही करती हूँ.
हाँ.
He said, what are we? I said, tell ना कौन सी roles हैं अभी. तो उसने बताया ऐसे करके हमने one take वाला बनाया.
हाँ.
Because people also want to work with startups, but it's also the energy that people get, which is why I've invested in building a good, social media profile. It helps us attract talent. So many people are like, अच्छा अगर हम रोज दिखा रहे हैं कि हमारी ऑफिस में केक कटिंग होती है, मॉर्निंग शो होता है, कैश करो स्पोर्ट्स लीग है, ऑफ साइड पे गए हैं, and so much responsibility people are getting, interns are sharing their experience. So you want to work in a place like that.
For sure, and I
Yeah.
think I was recently, I think Tanmay Bhatt said something
Yeah.
in a similar vein, because he was talking about that how important it is for you to build great content, or build a great product for that matter, for any other business, because the moment you do it, other people are like that, fuck yeah, this is so interesting, I want to be associated with that. For example, when Zomato came
Yeah.
about, people were so enamored by the way they were doing everything, right?
Yeah.
From the way they were strategizing to the way they
Yeah.
were even marketing, and
Yeah.
all those pop-ups that we used to get, and they were so clever. So I
Yeah.
think that also attracts a great deal of,
Yeah.
crazy talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so, whatever you said, I have two questions to ask. One is that we're suddenly seeing founder-led brands on the rise,
Yeah.
right? And now suddenly everybody is realizing the importance of having a personal brand, and
Yeah.
they're building it also. And you've also mentioned in one of your interviews that when you quit Goldman Sachs, you did not even have a LinkedIn
Yes.
profile, and
That's right.
cut to now when you have 500,000 followers across platforms, right? So this journey that you've taken, clearly you also realized it, that it's important. So what is the importance of it? Also, it's a very recent thing. It wasn't always there.
Yeah.
So, and there are a lot of people who still don't want to put themselves out there. They still
Yeah.
want that good old, business where they're working in the dark and their business shines, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the importance? A, B, is it still possible to be the underdog and create
Yeah.
something that speaks for itself?
Yeah.
And third point, like you said, culture. Like, one impact of building a personal brand is to be able to show the culture and to attract the right people to work for you. There are a lot of companies, a lot of startups who don't have the resources to build that kind of culture, because everything comes at a
Yes.
price, other than, of
Yes.
course, culture of appreciation and
Yeah.
culture of,
Yeah.
supporting each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
So how do companies create that culture that helps them attract the right people?
Yeah. Well, we'll start with your third question.
Okay.
I think, see, अगर आपके पास you're a new startup, you don't have a lot of funds for the, things that might seem exciting from the outside. Culture is also in the culture of learning, in ownership, the accountability that you give people, the accountability you ask of them, and you always have ESOPs. Right? So if you give your core team, I mean, if you're young and you have 6 people, ठीक है, you don't need to give a lot of ESOPs if you feel it's too early, but you can give ESOPs to everyone. People who were with us as SEO analysts, they had ESOPs. They still have ESOPs, and 10 years later, they're still with the company.
Wow.
A lot of our people from 8, 9, 10 years ago are still here with us. They all have ESOPs. Because we always wanted कि कैश करो जब IPO हो, या if we sell the business one day, whatever happens as an exit, everyone who associated with us should feel like this was their best gig ever.
Yeah.
Whether it's an employee, it's a shareholder, if you're an investor, whatever it is.
And
for
they feel
that,
a part of it also. I
yeah,
feel like.
yeah, it's like, kaddu katega to sab mein batega type of thing.
I'm so sorry I'm interjecting here, but there's a part of me that loves contrast. So
Yeah.
when women looking like you suddenly drop a line like kaddu katega, sab padega, I love it. Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, my brother-in-law says this line, but I was stolen it from him because that's what it is. We've always, we've always discussed this at home as well. So, so yeah, that's what I say to the team. So, and also, it's about. People don't always remember what you said to them, but they remember how you said it and how you treated them, So there are people who come and meet us from, like, जो हमारे साथ interns थे, first year में intern थे. They come and meet us and saying, we had such a good time because we worked so well with you. And, Rohan ko they always say, you taught us so much, you taught us Excel. It has still helped me be, stand out from the rest of my cohort because I learned from you directly. So it's that kind of thing which people remember, which is that culture of learning and the ownership we gave them. And we didn't have money for anything at that time. So, but we always had lunch together because हमारा first office जो है वो एक service apartment में था, जहाँ पे kitchen था. And वहाँ पे गोपाल भैया खाना बनाते थे. तो सबको ही आज तक याद है कि गोपाल भैया का butter chicken was amazing. And then उसके बाद भी बारिश होती थी तो हम बाहर गली क्रिकेट खेलते थे. Right, so these are things which don't need money, but it's about building that base together. And I think, a slight, so I've heard many companies say that we are like family. Some, not we are like family, they say we are family, okay, so I'll say it again. So I've heard many companies say that we are family together. I think the right thing to say is that you can be like family, but we are most like a sports team. You get different people in your team based on their strength. And that's what brings you together. If you look at our own cricket team, right, you know that they will really rally for each other. They'll celebrate together. They'll live and die for each other. They will say, ki, yeah, we are like family, hum family se badh ke hain. But they are a team. Yeah. They are together because each of them is bringing something unique to the table in which they are best at. That's how we need to look at teams in our companies. Everybody who comes in has to be better, has to be best at something and has to be better than me at that thing. Because I am not an expert in their field. That's how I will build respect for them. That's how me as an entrepreneur I'm able to let go. Right? For entrepreneurs to let go, लोग कहते हैं कि let go नहीं कर पाते कई बारी. क्यों नहीं कर पाते?
Delegation is very difficult for a lot of them.
Why? Because it is about who we are delegating to. If we are delegating it to someone जिनके ऊपर हमें पूरा confidence है, तो हम क्यों नहीं करेंगे? हमें थोड़ी ना पड़ी है कि हम 15 departments को अपने अंदर ही रख के दिन रात करते रहे. हमें क्या करना उसका? We also want to be doing other things. If I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years, why do I want my 11th year to look like the same? I don't. In fact, now I'm at a time where I can do many things and I won't get questioned. So at this time in life, why do I want to be doing your job?
Yeah.
Right? So it is so in our own team, we've seen that people who are running with it, right? Leaders who have got it. We don't come in their way. That's the way to do it. You hire good people, you let them do their job. And where you're not sure, or where something is urgent, or if you feel like our brand head, he's great. So it's not like I'm involved because he's not good, but it's because it's also my own interest area. And I also think कि हम और कर सकते हैं और ऐसी चीज़ है कि उसमें बहुत सारे और ideas आ सकते हैं. So we get involved there. So in different things, then we can piecemeal get involved in things. So finding the right team and being able to delegate, it is the path to the next level for an entrepreneur as well.
Right.
And about personal branding, do you think it's really important? How has it helped you in your journey? And what about the people who don't want to do it?
Well, I think if personal branding doesn't come naturally to you, you don't need to do it. It is not a prerequisite to success. It doesn't mean कि आपका personal brand नहीं है तो आपका brand नहीं चलेगा. There are examples of people. I mean, how many of us have met the Physics Wala founder? Not as many. I've not even seen too many interviews of him. But this is a solid business that's profitable, scaling, and continuing to grow.
Yeah.
So, there are more examples of people जहाँ पे founders are out there and their businesses are doing well. But at the same time, when you look at Falguni Nair, right? Falguni Nair is not built Nykaa based on her brand.
Yeah.
She's built it on pure play execution, product, excellent delivery.
Yes.
And such a great role model for everyone. So ऐसा नहीं है कि उसके बिना नहीं चलेगा. Do I think it helps? Absolutely. That's why I've done it, right? Because this came naturally to me and it was helping. So it was additive. If I had to force myself to change myself, like for example, if our business didn't have me, it had only Rohan, then Rohan is not somebody who enjoys this as much. So we would have still built Cash Karo without that personal branding element. But when I started, it was because we came back from London and we said हमें इंडिया में कोई भी नहीं जानता, तो कैश करो किसी को क्या पता. और पहले तो फाउंडर से मिलेंगे तो कम से कम there's a person you are meeting, you relate to that person and then you can associate to the brand. So that's how I actually wrote to people on LinkedIn. I wrote to journalists and said, can I meet you for coffee? I met so many journalists. I told them कि let's write about this, tell people कि आप कैश के थ्रू शॉप करोगे, आपको कैशबैक मिलेगा, right? And उसके बाद कैशबैक जो है वो, so I'll tell you a little bit about Cash Karo. It'll give you context as well. So अभी जैसे सेल्स चल रही हैं, if you go via Cash Karo to any site, whether it's Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Nykaa, Mamaearth, MCaffeine, कोई भी site, you will get extra cashback from us, which can be 5% to 75-80% also, because we have flash deals as well, right? And all this cashback जो आपने 100 रुपए की चीज़ खरीदी, उस पर आपको ये X% cashback जो आपके कैश करो अकाउंट में आ जाएगा. And after getting confirmed, you can transfer it to your bank. So it is actually real cash. ऐसा नहीं है कि points, coins, rewards expire हो रहे हैं, nothing like that, right? So it's a great way to save money on online shopping. So that's what I used to tell journalists, कि let's talk about this way of saving money. And then to audience as well, because we're giving them money back. As a founder who's out there, they know कि अच्छा पैसे का मामला है, देखा है, ट्रस्टवर्दी ब्रांड है, वी नो कौन है, सो दे आर मोर इंक्लाइन टू बिलीविंग एज वेल, इवन दो हम कुछ पैसा लेते नहीं है किसी से. सो कैश करो का बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है कि वी एक्चुअली वर्क विद ऑल द ई-कॉमर्स साइट्स एंड वी आर देयर लार्जेस्ट एफिलिएट इन इंडिया. सो वी जनरेट अबाउट 6,000-7,000 crores ऑफ सेल्स एवरी ईयर फॉर ऑल दीज पार्टनर्स एंड वी टेल देम कि आप हर ऑर्डर पे हमें कमीशन दो. सो दैट्स वाई ब्रांड्स वर्क विद अस, बिकॉज इट्स परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ड एंड उस कमीशन में से हम यूजर को कैशबैक दे रहे हैं. तो यूज़र तो हमारे थ्रू जाके अमेजोन पे हमेशा की तरह शॉप कर रहे हैं, बट उनको हम अपनी कमीशन में से कैशबैक दे रहे हैं. तो यूज़र इज़ नॉट पेइंग अस एनीथिंग, बट स्टिल बिकॉज वी हैव प्रॉमिस्ड देम कैशबैक, दे फील लाइक ठीक है देंगे कि नहीं देंगे पता नहीं. सो व्हेन देव सीन यू, देव सीन द फाउंडर, देव सीन द पर्सन, दे नो कि ओके देयर इज अ रियल कंपनी, इट्स नॉट जस्ट सम फेक एड और वट एवर, दे टेंड टू बिलीव यू मोर. So that's how personal branding helped in getting the cashback concept also established more. And then, of course, after that, it has helped us in reaching out to media. I got, more active on Instagram. So we are connected to so many influencers. They post about Cash Karo. There are so many entrepreneurs we are connected to. Many of them are Cash Karo clients. So tomorrow, like, if we want to get Snitch on Cash Karo or Bewakoof or, Boat or Mamaearth, any of these sites, like we know the founders, right? So how did I get to know the founders? कहीं event पे मिले, कहीं और मिले. Then you became friends. सो वो कहाँ मिले, दे लाइक हाँ आई हैव सीन यू समवेयर, ऐसे करके वो ऑनलाइन का थोड़ा कनेक्शन हो जाता है. अब तो एट दिस पॉइंट आई हैव मेनी इंस्टा फ्रेंड्स, लाइक आई कॉल देम इंस्टा फ्रेंड्स. तो व्हेन आई इंट्रोड्यूस देम टू रोहन, आई एम लाइक दिस पर्सन इज माय इंस्टा फ्रेंड. फर्स्ट टाइम आई वाज लाइक व्हाट इज इंस्टा फ्रेंड, आई सेड वी मेट ऑन इंस्टाग्राम ओनली, वी हैव नेवर मेट इन पर्सन. सो ऐसे करके बहुत सारे लोग हो गए. सो जितने भी इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं, मेनी ऑफ देम फॉलो मी ऑन इंस्टा एंड आई हैव नेवर मेट देम, बट वी आर ऑल इंस्टा फ्रेंड्स. सो आई थिंक वी so for me, and also it's been a great outlet for me as an individual. I like fashion, I like creating my own content. It's about keeping a little bit of you in that crazy entrepreneurship journey, which is largely about your brand, right? And now I am actually like, okay, you know what, I'm going to make ads for Cash Karo, because अब लोगों को इतना interest हो गया है मेरी प्रोफाइल पे कि अब मैं उनको हमेशा से Cash Karo के बारे में भी बताती थी, but now we've done that and now we even boost ads from my account and they work well. So personal branding comes a full journey where you are back to being your own ambassador, which is how you always started and you always were.
And that's the dream, right?
That is,
And Vibhuti also, when she came on our podcast, she said this only, that I do these podcasts not because I need them, because my work is fine, it's doing well, touch wood, but I'm here because it keeps a part of me alive. It helps me break out of that mundane pattern of just going to work and doing this blah blah blah, and I'm just here voicing my opinions, talking about my work, talking about a life that's beyond work. So it truly keeps that individuality alive. And because you mentioned Falguni Nair, I would really I would want to talk about anybody's 0 to 1 journey. So
Yeah.
Falguni Nair at Nykaa, she waited 6 months for her first order. And Viraj Bhella, was recently reading about it, the founder of Viba, he waited 2 years. And this is when he went all out. So
Yeah.
he was a restaurateur, didn't work out. He closed everything, and then I think he's invested like some 2.5 crores, and he set up factories. So imagine failing at a business, going all out, and still not receiving one single order for 2 years. I mean, I can't imagine the
Yeah.
mental strength it would have taken and the unshakable belief he would have had in himself and his
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
So mostly 0 to 1 journeys are
Yeah.
like this. For some people it works well, for some people they really have to wait it out, and they have to patiently wait, waiting for results,
Yeah.
having belief in yourself and your product, then at the same time also dealing with that uncertainty every single day. Because 0 to 1 में क्या होता है, 1 पता नहीं पहुंचेंगे या नहीं पहुंचेंगे, हो
Yeah.
सकता है 0.2 में ही कट ले, राइट?
Yeah.
So 0 to 1 वो manifest होगा या नहीं, वो it's like it's a tunnel and you cannot see the end of it, and you're just going and going and going. So you've done that, right? So, and a lot of entrepreneurs, they quit in that space. They
Yeah.
just give up because
Yeah.
uncertainty, right? And human brain is addicted to predictability, right? As humans, that is why, you know, we want to stay in our comfort zones, because हमको survival सबसे ज़्यादा प्यारा है, and that's how the human brain has been evolved, right? कि survival देखो, anything, the fear of unknown is real. So how do you deal with that fear? What was your 0 to 1 journey like? How long did you have to wait for things to manifest into something concrete and reliable? And what would you want to say to the people who are looking at you and who, you know, who are in that phase, including me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've learned that the most essential quality for any entrepreneur is resilience, right? It is resilience, because things will not go down your way. That order won't come through. The term sheet can fall last minute. The supplier might back off. COVID के पहले, in fact, Series B fundraise हमारा चल रहा था, which was for 75 crores. And, you know, we went to South Korea. I remember pitching in a room full of Korean men, largely, because that's how it is in investor land. And पैसा नहीं आया था और इंडिया में लॉकडाउन अनाउंस हो गया था, राइट? सो every day I used to go to bed praying कि भाई कल आ जा, you know. And I used to, like, you know, didn't want, उनसे मैं डायरेक्टली भी पूछती थी कि बैकआउट तो नहीं कर रहे, क्योंकि कई लोगों का हो रहा था, तो बैकआउट तो नहीं कर रहे. बट आई डिडंट वांट टू से दैट आल्सो. आई सेड जस्ट लेट मी नो बाय व्हेन इट विल कम. एंड देन साउथ कोरिया में तो सबसे पहले शुरू हुआ था ना वेव, तो दे वेंट ऑन लॉकडाउन बिफोर अस. सो दे वर इन लॉकडाउन, दे वर लाइक वी वांट टू डू, बट हम लॉकडाउन में. एंड एवरी डे इट यूज्ड टू बी लाइक दैट. So while it's not 0 to 1, it's about that unpredictability of it. And I think the money came in just, you know, before the lockdown in India was announced, and it was a
the
big
timing.
sigh of relief. But things like these happen, which is what resilience comes down to. So I think it starts off with saying that when you are in your 0 to 1 journey, you need to reflect on क्यों नहीं वो चीज़ हो रही, राइट? इज़ इट बिकॉज आपको यू हैव फुल फेथ कि जो मैंने बनाया है वो ठीक है, जस्ट कि अभी वो सही कस्टमर नहीं मिला है. इफ़ दैट्स द केस, एंड लार्जली हम ऐसा ही सोचते हैं, तो इट्स ओके. दैट्स व्हेन यू नीड टू हैंग इन देयर. दैट्स व्हेन यू नीड टू कीप ट्राइंग बिकॉज वो हो जाएगा. अदरवाइज इफ़ यू और द आंसर यू माइट गेट इज़ कि यू नो मुझे पता है कि अभी प्रोडक्ट अच्छा नहीं है, पर फिर भी मैंने शुरू कर दिया बिकॉज मुझे अंदर से चुल थी कि हो गया टाइम शुरू करने का. सो इन दैट केस मे बी यू पॉज एंड यू से ओके कैन आई मेक इट बेटर, एंड देन हिट द रोड. बिकॉज यू नो आई डोंट थिंक यू गेट अ लॉट ऑफ फर्स्ट चांसेस आइदर. पीपल आर अटेंशन स्पैन कम है, एक बारी बात करने के बाद ओपिनियन बना लेते हैं लोग. उसके बाद व्हेन यू गो बैक दे लाइक अरे पिछली बार तो देखा था, ठीक वो वैसा ही होगा और कैसा होगा, वो तो पसंद नहीं आया था, अब ये कितना पसंद आ जाएगा. सो थोड़ा सा वो होता है. सो आई थिंक you have to be perseverant, because entrepreneurship is not meant to be easy. If it was, a lot more people would do it, right? And secondly, you have to be honest to yourself on what exactly you think is going on, and mostly we know it. We know it. And then thirdly, listen to yourself. If you are actually knowing it, then can you do something about it? Is the question.
So 0 to 1 journey is clear now. But when you started, how did you get investors on board? Because what we're trying to achieve here is for people to learn a lot when they, you know, hear you speak. And if they're struggling at any point in their journey, somebody's in the 0 to 1 phase, somebody's trying to get investors, somebody's trying to land partners.
Yeah.
So firstly, how did you start? Did you put your own money in, or day one se hi you wanted investors on board? Because clearly with your background, you probably had the right people and the right contacts. तो investors कैसे लाए, कब लाए, किस पॉइंट पे आपको लगा कि अब तो चाहिए पैसा? एंड फॉर एनीबडी हु इज लुकिंग फॉर इन्वेस्टर्स, हाउ डू दे गो अबाउट इट? लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट्स से आई आस्क यू कि स्वाति मुझे इन्वेस्टर्स चाहिए, मैं कहाँ जाऊँ? हाउ डू आई नो?
Yeah.
अदर देन शार्क टैंक.
Shark Tank is great, by the way, for publicity as well.
Yes, for
Even if
marketing, I think it's lovely.
Yeah, for marketing as well. So I would recommend that. So when we raised our first round, we were actually in London, and I remember that our first pitch was at London Business School. So people were sitting there in the audience. हम आगे pitch कर रहे थे, saying this idea we're going to launch in India, because cashback is a very popular idea in the UK. We used to use a cashback app there, and Rohan and I used to think, यार ये क्या website है, हर बार online shopping करने पे पैसे मिलते हैं. Something we are sort of doing anyway. Although we discover more brands, there's price comparison, all of that, but still you're getting paid to shop. So it felt too good, and we thought India में launch करते हैं, because India has a good product market fit for this. So after we launched Cash Karo, we did that first presentation at LBS. Literally like जैसे होता है कि audience में से एक जना चल के आता है, मैं पैसे डालूंगा. So it was like that only, Peter Radcliffe, our hero, came forward, okay, and he said I will write a £50,000 check. उसके बाद it so happened that his company actually wanted to acquire us. So we got an acquisition offer as well, and Rohan and I looked at each other कि अगर सॉर्ट ऑफ एक साल बिजनेस करने के बाद £1 million की एक्विजिशन ऑफर आई है, सो लेट्स होल्ड ऑन कि कुछ सालों में ज़्यादा मिलेगा, या ज़्यादा बड़ा बिजनेस बन सकता है. सो वी डिडंट सेल, एंड आई एम ग्लैड वी डिडंट सेल. But after that, we did an angel round, which was UK again, friends and family. Then we moved to India, and we said Series A करना है. तो we started looking around कि अच्छा इंडिया में कौन से investors हैं जो Series A कर रहे हैं. So Kalari Capital was our top choice, because they were investors in Myntra, Snapdeal, a lot of e-commerce, really got that space. So we pitched to them, and I remember meeting Vani, Rajesh, the whole team, pitching to them. Rohan and I were there in that meeting, and that was our Series A, which was 25 crores from Kalari. Then Series B was Korea Investment Partners. That was 10 million, 75 crores. And that was, we actually went to China at that time, because 2019 में China काफ़ी hot था. A lot of investors from China were coming. So we thought, why don't we go there? So we went to a fair that, people would have heard about कि बहुत सारे fairs होते हैं. So we went there thinking कि we'll pitch, and again, maybe somebody from the audience will
Do you
get.
mind naming that fair?
I have no problem telling the name. I just don't remember. Okay. It was GMAC, GMRC, कुछ ऐसा था शायद. Lucy Lau, I think she was the organizer. Literally like one of those things that you just do on a whim, and we thought worst क्या होगा, चाइना घूम के आ जाएंगे, कभी तो गए नहीं वहाँ पे. तो ऐसे सोच के हम चले गए वहाँ पे, and we presented to the audience, and after that we met a few investors there. तो Korea Investment Partners we actually met there.
Wow.
And then that's how then we went to Shanghai, pitched to them in their main office, then went to Seoul for their IC, then last investment committee meeting, and Series C was during my kidney transplant, like we spoke about it, 130 crores. That was from Affle Global. So at each stage, we found our investors by thinking about who are the active investors at that point in time, who are the active investors in our sector, and we didn't find many, by the way, because हर बार अक्सर ऐसा होता है कि there is a certain theme कि जैसे quick commerce चल रहा है तो सब investor quick commerce में ही डाल रहे हैं. If you are doing something else, you're like, where do I get my investor from?
Yeah.
So I'd say don't really worry about that. It might look like it's a herd mentality, but there are investors out there that are really looking to invest in companies that make sense, businesses that can churn out money. And I would also say that don't worry at all if you are a woman founder and you are thinking that you will face so much bias. At the end of the day, the investor is going to put in money if they think they can make money. So yes, there is bias against women. I wouldn't say that it's not there, but it should not stop you. Because at the end of the day, if your proposition is something that can make money, if the investor is seeing a good team that can execute, you can demonstrate good unit metrics, traction, market size, precedence of success abroad, then your gender will not be the only thing holding you back. I think very often it's that ये जो 5 चीज़ों की checklist होती है investors की, very often we fail one of those and we think that because we are women we didn't get it. I think it's a combination. There are definitely people out there, by the way, who I who probably do think that women businesses will not be as good or women may not be as good. I'm sure ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं. They are not my concern and they should not be yours, because there are many others out there who will work on merit.
Yeah.
And we, I think what I've also seen in a lot of boardrooms, it doesn't matter that you are the loudest. It's not the most important to be the loudest. It's important to be the person who has clarity, who has conviction, who has consistency to show, and who can demonstrate that they understand that space well. And if those things are there, you can get over that bias. I mean, I have a math degree. Still, very often investors would look at Rohan when they ask about numbers, right? But I'm thinking कि ठीक है, उनको कैसे पता? उनको कैसे पता कि मुझे पता है? But I'll answer that question, and I used to. And then the next question would come to me because I would answer it confidently, and then I would say कि भाई you can talk here.
Yeah, and
So
you
they
change
used
the
to.
narrative.
Yeah, you change the narrative.
Yes.
So do we have to do we have the responsibility of breaking stereotypes? Yes, we do. Can we break them? Yes, we can. Have we done it? For sure, we've done it. And many others have done it also. And I think the more women that continue doing it, the more that the path is paved for others as well. Because you know that it's possible.
Yes.
And that is the big thing.
For sure.
Which is why I just feel that we as a community should spend every single day worshipping and not just believing in feminism, because
Yeah.
कोई था जो लाइन में सबसे पहले खड़ा था, जिसने दरवाजे तोड़े
Correct,
हैं, और
correct,
तब आप
correct.
जाके चल पा रहे हो, और आपको
Correct,
इसमें इतना डिफिकल्टी हो रही है.
Yeah,
इमेजिन फॉर द
yeah.
वुमन हु
Yeah.
fought it then.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
Kiran Majumdar Shaw, when she was building her business, that also in manufacturing,
Yes.
going to factories, right, that would not have been
Yeah.
easy. When Indra Nooyi was doing what she did, as, few of the female,
Yes.
people at that level, not easy. I think that's why it's really important to have that women supporting women sort of feeling. And I don't think that one needs to pander to it or be biased about it. For me, I've just found it to be a great source of strength. Ladies Who Lead, run by Abha, CXXO by Vani and Kalari, Tai Delhi also has initiatives in that regard. Kirtika Reddy, she lives in US, but she often comes here. We all get together. There are so many, who are actually doing pockets of work in this, and I find great value in connecting with women. I mean, I have a lot of female founders who are friends.
And
Lovely.
there's great
Yeah.
value in it,
Yeah.
as you rightly pointed out. So
And-
can you? I'm so
So
sorry.
sorry. Okay,
This is
I'll
a
just
follow-up
quickly,
question. Yeah, please,
just
please.
one follow-up question. So, recently I was sitting with Kunal Behel, I was sitting with Ritesh Agarwal, and we were talking about business and investment, right? How to raise investments and how to pitch to investors. And I think recently I was always also sitting with UV founders, the founders of Ultraviolet, right? So one thing that they all had in common was that they all had a story where they were talking about how the term elevator pitch was actually very genuine and real for them, because they
Yeah.
have had those moments where
Yeah.
chasing an investor or getting a meeting is not as simple as, okay,
Yeah.
my assistant will,
Yeah.
block my calendar,
Yeah.
somebody will block yours, and
Yeah.
that's it. Sometimes you
Yeah.
really have to put yourself
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
And if it is just, like a 10-second window that you have while you're sort of, when you forced yourself into
Yeah.
the same elevator, then that is it. So have you ever had one of those, moments? And if yes,
Yeah.
then, how do you sort of
Yeah.
deliver substance in that 10-15 seconds? Or
We've all had those moments, when they come, you don't realize कि यही वो elevator pitch थी जिसकी बात हो रही थी, because it often does not happen in an elevator,
Yeah.
but it is the elevator pitch. And I think the classic case where this happens is whenever you go for any dinner or you go to a party and you end up meeting someone, because when you meet them, they kind of form that impression about you and your business in those first 15 seconds that you are telling them about. So let's say if somebody tells you what do you do, and I say, just run these 2 apps, cash करो, अर्न करो, लाइक ठीक है, बिकॉज उनको भी नहीं ज़्यादा पूछा, मतलब मैंने कुछ कॉन्फिडेंटली नहीं बोला, सो दे मस्ट थिंक कि चलो करती होगी कुछ, तो ख़त्म हो गई बात. इन दैट केस ओनली इफ समबडी सेज ओके व्हाट डू यू डू, and I say, well, we give you money back on your shopping. Do you shop online? And they're like, oh, what? Or I can say, we're the largest affiliate for all e-commerce in India. We do about 7,000 crores in sales. So like, okay, so you kind of look at it, okay, kya hai? Or I say, we have an app called Earn Karo, which influencers use, and they make 30 lakhs a month. They're like, 30 lakhs a month, even I want that. Right? So it depends. So like, if you leave something, an elevator pitch doesn't have to be a complete pitch of everything. It is about something that conveys कि हम ये करते हैं, और and leaving something over there for you to ask me about so that we can have a conversation.
Curiosity.
So that 15 seconds can be followed by a 60-second where I can talk more. And I think that if I can't engage you in those first 15 seconds, then you will probably think ki she is a woman who is doing a business for the fun of it. And that's when I think women get a little written off, right? And it's not to say, by the way, that men do a great pitch. I think men would also struggle in having a 15-second hook. And very often, being a female, you can actually be more successful in that because you have the advantage of the other person wanting to talk to you anyway.
Yes.
Right?
That's
So,
true.
isliye, I
That's
think,
one advantage.
Yes, I
yeah,
love that.
of course.
Yeah, but I just thought of a joke because men are anyway very persistent, right? Since
Yeah.
they're young, because they're used to pursuing women also, despite the rejection. So I think when it's about business, or they're like, it's okay.
Yeah.
No doesn't mean no.
Yeah, yeah. You never
That's
know.
a good point. That's a good point. So, can you name like 3 forums, summits, I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
the fairs where
Yeah.
people can go to get investors, no matter what the sector,
Hmm.
and 3 points that one should be ready with in their pitch. जैसे आपने कहा कि investors को जब आप pitch कर रहे होते हो, तो there
Yeah.
are certain things you need to be ready with, and if you're not ready with them, we may just blame it on the gender, where it's our lack of preparation. So 3 places where investors can be found, and 3 things we need to be ready with when we're
ठीक है. So I think 3 early stage investors you can look up. Okay. So firstly, you can look up Dr. Ritesh Malik. He himself is a very active angel investor. He was the founder of Innovate, which is a co-working space.
Yeah.
They sold that to Oyo. And he's very helpful, very prolific. I wouldn't say everyone start emailing him, but it's just that I know that he has done a lot of investments and a lot of good investments, right? Then second is Accelerate, which is a accelerator that has been found by Karan Jindal, who works at Meta. Third is Apurva Chamaria himself. So he leads the Google for Startups program, which also you can refer to, by the way. And he has a fund out of which he invests. And a lot of angels like us actually put money in his fund, and he invests as one entity, for the startup. So there are many such pockets. Rajesh Sahni runs an accelerator, GSF. They've done multiple years and very good successful years. Arjun Baidyar is investing very actively. So there's so many, right? And I think सब लोग अपना Instagram check कर रहे हैं, by the way. चाहे जिसके जितने भी million followers हों, मैंने तो ज़्यादातर मैसेज किया तो सबका रिप्लाई आया है, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो चेक कर ही रहे हैं. एंड क्योंकि वो काफ़ी इन्वॉल्व हैं, इसीलिए उनके million followers हुए भी, right? So both of them are there. What you should be ready with is I always say that investors are looking for 5 things, right? So you should have these 5 things ready. One is, to demonstrate your own traction. How far have you got? Second is, what are the global precedents? If you can talk through those success stories, people know ki theek hai, this is also good. Third is a real understanding of the market and market size, on how big can this business be?
Right.
Because people are still looking for in future, ye unicorn ban sakta hai ki nahi? What kind of market size will you service? Fourth are your understanding of unit metrics, how they are right now and how do you expect them to evolve. So that people can see कि over time ये पैसा बनाएगा कि नहीं business. Because now profitability is back into the discussion, and rightly so. People are focusing on it a lot. And fifth is the founder background and the team you've built. So the strength of that executing team. Because at early stage, most people are betting on the founders itself.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of difference. So be ready with all these. If somebody says, okay, how big do you think this business can be? Don't open your Excel and be like, I think as per this 4 years में मेरा इतना हो जाएगा. कुछ numbers पता होने चाहिए बिना Excel खोले. So most of these things you should know without Excel, because what will happen is somebody might ask you कि okay, come to my event and present. Let's say you presented for 5 minutes. उसके बाद it's the networking time where everyone is meeting each other.
Yeah.
So that time, if you don't remember any numbers because there's no Excel in front of you, then you will leave everyone with an impression of हाँ कुछ अच्छा तो बोला था, आगे देखेंगे. You won't convert. You'll just leave them with a positive impression. But if you have numbers at your tips, in those events itself, you can convert. Because you will tell someone कि अरे इतने की सेल पे मैं इतना ला रही हूँ या इतने में मेरा यूनिट मैट्रिक्स बन रहा है, तो आगे जाके तो ये हो ही जाएगा. So then, they are able to discuss numbers with you. Otherwise, you think कि चलो ऊपर ऊपर की बातचीत कर लिया, I'll send you the model. कौन खोलेगा मॉडल? किसके पास टाइम है आपका मॉडल खोलने के लिए? और सिर्फ खोलने की बात नहीं है, उसको समझने का. Because वो समझने के लिए अगर आप PPT डालोगे तो you need patience to run through that also.
Yeah.
If you don't put PPT, तो सिर्फ number won't do justice. So you should have closed when you met them, and therefore you should have been prepared. So be prepared for each of these opportunities, and you will close.
Such a solid point.
very interesting, very very concrete wo to follow.
Yeah,
So that's I love
I'm
it.
glad.
So last question would be just about your business. That how did you manage to land Amazon, Flipkart? Like how did
Yeah.
you even manage to partner? Like how do you even get to these
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
right? Like you
yeah.
can't even get a job interview with them. It's so difficult because even those LinkedIn posts are just
Yeah.
there for the sake of it, right? So how did you
Yeah.
manage that? That was amazing.
Well, I mean, I think it's one of my favorite stories because when we came from London here, we wrote to people on LinkedIn because हमारा कुछ background नहीं था और LinkedIn account भी नया बनाया था. But we wrote to Kunal Bhel. He agreed to meet us. We got an introduction to him actually through my friend Sumer, who is now the head of SoftBank for Europe. So he was at LSE. He was my senior. So he introduced me to Kunal Bhel. So उनके साथ मिले. Snapdeal got onboarded. And what is happening in today's date, by the way, is that Google and Meta are not working for anyone because the cost of customer acquisition are very high. Because पहले आप क्लिक के लिए पे करोगे, फिर कुछ लोग आपकी साइट पे आएंगे, उस साइट में से कुछ लोग शॉप करेंगे. By the time you calculate the cost of a buying customer, your CAC, which is what is called, right, it's about $2,000. It's very high. It'll take you a long time to recover this money. So people are more and more up for performance marketing, which is what we do. And we say कि okay, we will bring you traffic. आप मत पे करना. जो भी उसमें से सेल्स आएंगी उस सेल पे हमें कमीशन देना. सो इट्स लाइक वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट, इट्स वेरी ROI फोकस्ड, इट्स वेरी परफॉर्मेंस ड्रिवन. सो दैट्स वाई पीपल से yes. So initially when we met Flipkart, that's what we told them as well. That and now over time, by the way, now Flipkart, Amazon, all these sites have been with us for the last 11-12 years. What they've seen is their cost of remarketing, even to an existing customer like yourself, is higher than the commissions that they pay us because even then they have to market.
Wow.
And Amazon, Flipkart के तो फिर भी कुछ लॉयलिस्ट होंगे, बाकी तो किसी ब्रांड का कोई लॉयलिस्ट नहीं है.
Agreed.
राइट, तो इसलिए
सही
जो
बात है.
सब लोग ही इधर उधर शॉप करें जहाँ उनको अच्छा लग रहा है. सो कैश करो becomes a portal where you can come and discover different brands. You have a buy one get one offer, plus there's 20% cashback. You have a flash deal to try out a new product. You get 80% cashback. We had Estuary on our site which does premium blending water. So if you're having a drink, you mix that water instead and enhances the taste of the drink. So आपको 400 की चीज़ 28 रुपए की पड़ रही है. So this kind of deal is possible. So you want to try out new brands, you want to try out new products. So that was our pitch to the brands. That's how we got the few initial ones. And then I remember one day I got a tweet from someone saying, do you have Amazon on Cash Karo? And उस समय हम Amazon के साथ connected नहीं थे. So I said, I'm sorry, we don't, but why don't you shop on Snapdeal instead? Here's the link of cashback. Amazon का tweet आया मेरे पास वापस. Which actually this guy Dilip was there. He messaged me saying, can we discuss? We'd love to partner with you. And I was like, oh my god, I've been looking कि Amazon से किससे बात करूँ और Amazon inbound आ गया.
Wow.
So बस उस दिन का आज दिन है. Like we've been working with Amazon ever since. And
this story is so powerful and it answered
Yeah.
the question I asked you in the beginning
Yeah.
about the impact of branding.
yeah.
Had you
There
not
you
been
go.
on Twitter,
There you go.
Yeah.
had you not been on LinkedIn, this wouldn't have happened. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you look at it with that lens,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
so powerful. My God.
Yeah.
And another thing that I
And even now, by the way, sorry to
No,
say
you please,
that, but right now, like लास्ट 24 आवर्स में जितने भी ब्रांड्स कैश करो पे कुछ कुछ हैं, बाकी हम अर्न करो के लिए लेके आ रहे हैं. सारे कैश करो पे तो हैं ही, बट अर्न करो भी हम उनको इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. आई हैव रिटन टू एवरी फाउंडर ऑन माई ओन ऑन माई वे हियर, गॉट द yeses, connected the team, and it's happening.
Oh, wow.
Right? This is Boat, this is Rene, this is Snitch, this is Mokobara, like all these brands.
Yeah.
Why? Because we all met at founder level.
wow.
So business does happen because every founder wants growth, right?
Yes.
And I am here saying कि we only pay us if we give you a transaction,
Yeah.
वरना मत pay
It's a
करना.
very win-win
no-brainer.
situation to have.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. मतलब I'm not asking for anything. I'm saying कि if I give you something, then only you give me
Yes,
something.
yes, there's instant
Exactly.
value addition for you
Exactly.
as well. Yeah,
Right,
lovely.
so powerful. And another thing that I took from this story is that we often talk about the importance of going to premium colleges and whether that education is truly important, because you learn more as an entrepreneur than you learn from your 3-year MBA degree. But what I've just And it's so true that
Yeah.
when you go to colleges like that,
Yeah.
it's really not just about the education you get access to, but it's also
It
about
is the
the
network.
rooms that you
Yeah.
put in,
Yeah.
the network you get to
Yeah.
build, the exposure
Yeah.
you have, and
Yeah.
your story screams of it.
Yeah.
Like, that one scholarship and
Yeah.
that you actually taking that
Yeah.
decision, not going back for your kidney
Yeah.
issues,
Yeah.
to and
Yeah.
not giving in, and
Correct,
wow, like
correct.
it's amazing.
Yeah, so Sumair's introduction happened because he was at LSE.
Hmm.
Our angel round, which we did in London, was actually led by my LSE friends, also by my Goldman, some couple people there as well. So it all started from that network, and it was also that when we came here, even when we launched in UK, the first press article we ever got was in eFinancial News saying ex Goldman Sachs banker launches pouring pounds, which was our cashback site there. So it all started from that. So I think it makes sense to focus and like I said, ये नहीं है कि हमेशा पढ़ाई करते रहो, लेकिन there is value to doing well in your class 12. There's value to getting into a good college, building network, and what you do in that college, right? So in our college, I was president of the LSE Business Society, which was like a 3,000 society members थे उसके अंदर. तो Sumair was actually present before me. I was after him. That's how we became friends also. So it all goes back to now I could have equally not joined anything and just sat in the pub, which we also did. But इसको करने से भी वायदात हुआ.
True.
Yeah.
And I think this is, I am not qualified to give advice to people on behalf of you, but I would love to
Of course,
talk to
please
the
do.
younger people who are watching
Yeah.
this, because now, there's this whole wave of text ke piche bas,
Yeah.
people have forgotten to
Yeah.
have IRL conversations.
Yeah.
People have
Yeah.
forgotten, like everybody
Yeah.
suddenly, in that garb of self-love, everybody is going towards isolation. And,
Yeah.
people have
Yeah.
forgotten what it's like to network with people, talk to people. And I think the best networking happens when you're not operating with an agenda.
Yes,
when
absolutely,
you're not looking for what can this person give me, मैं आज इससे दोस्ती क्यों करूँ ताकि
Yeah.
मुझे 2 साल बाद कुछ फायदा हो, and you
Yeah.
just build those relationships, and then you
Correct.
network later on, and you benefit from them later on. And I
Yeah,
think this
yeah.
is something that the young people need to learn कि भाई
Yeah.
get out of your phones and meet people.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
that.
yeah. And the best way to get what you want is to start giving that.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I want my friends to promote Cash Karo. I promote their brands all over. Like, you see my Insta, it has all my friends. And friends क्या मतलब कि मैं तो किसी को भी मिलती हूँ तो उनके साथ स्टोरी बना के डाल देती हूँ. They're like, should we send you the product to try? I'm like, no, if I need it, I'll buy it. In fact, for my friends, I want to buy it. Because,
that is such a lovely,
Yeah.
like that's a very
Yeah.
fresh perspective.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, there are,
really
I'm
like
not
what you
saying,
said.
PR gifts नहीं आते या वो सब नहीं है, वो सब है. In fact, what I started doing was I still do, I run SB giveaways on my Insta every 3 weeks because I felt that I am getting more gifts than I need. How many skincare am I supposed to use?
So nice.
So
Really,
इसलिए
it's
such a generous thing to do.
So इसलिए like I started putting out, and let's say very often it happens कि मैंने एक product मंगवाया brand से, उन्होंने 3 के sample साथ में भेज दिए, मुझे नहीं करने चाहिए. So इसलिए I have on my SB giveaways where, and I thankfully I gained weight after my transplant. I said I'm so happy. What do I do with all my size 6 clothes? I don't need to worry about it. I put them in my SB giveaways. They're all really nice clothes from London, from everywhere that I've collected. At least somebody will use it. What will I do with them at home?
Such a
So-
noble thought to have.
Noble or not, but I think that there are people, by the way, SB giveaways, each of those videos get thousands of views. There are thousands of comments, okay, where we all have things in our house, right, that we are thinking, किसको दूँ ये, किसको fit आएगी. हम सोचते रह जाएंगे, पर मैंने अपने giveaway में डाल दिया, and there are many people who are like, हमें आ रहा है, हमें दे दो. I'm like, ले लो. So we just do a lucky draw and we give it out.
Wow.
So
That's
it's great.
It's very nice.
So my business questions are not over, but I'll
Yeah.
draw the line here because then you'll probably be sitting here till night.
Yeah.
But I think last questions, which are more about your journey and not just your businesses, that looking back, what is the one decision that you made as an entrepreneur that you're the most proud of? And if you have to give an advice to an 18-year-old girl looking to be a founder someday, what would that be?
Well, okay. Looking back, a decision I'm proud of is that we didn't fire anyone during COVID. We have actually never done a layoff at Cash Karo. And I think that at various points in our journey, we have taken calls which have been pro some individual. And I've always felt thinking if push comes to shove, I'll figure out how to deal with it. But it felt like the right thing to do. And I think we have done what has felt right. And that's why we can sleep well at night. And I think this applies when, let's say if we are doing a fundraise, we submit data. I know that we just give what it is. We're like कि हम explain कर देंगे, but सही चीज़ करते हैं because हम इधर उधर कहीं फंसना नहीं चाहते. We want to do an honest business, And similarly with people as well. I think how you are with people, if you are fair, and I try to be fair. I'm not saying over or under, be fair, and be empathetic. And that's why, there are various ways of cutting costs. So we tell people that, okay, if it's a performance issue, then you have to get better. Performance issues can't be dealt with saying ki kuch action nahi hoga, because then we are not doing service to everybody else also who's here and working better.
Yeah.
So performance actions are taken, but, just for the और कोई तरीका नहीं है तो just बिना सोचे, do a mass layoff. We've never done that. So I'm proud that we've never done that we've taken decisions that have helped build a solid culture at Cash Karo. Advice to an 18-year-old, girl who... Okay, advice to an 18-year-old young girl who wants to start. I think the world right now in terms of entrepreneurship is as best as it can be for you compared to what it has been for everyone who was here before you. Right? So make the most of it. It's not ideal. There will be biases. There'll be times when you'll be judged. I don't think you need to care. By the way, guys are equally insecure about hundreds of things. Right? So you don't need to worry about it. You might have certain things. So I don't think that you need to fit in, but you have to do it in a way that you fit in and still stand out. And there's a line between, what happens with women is that if we are too soft-spoken, we don't get taken seriously. People think that she's a doormat. You get her in the room, you give her whatever work, she won't complain, she'll just do it. If you are too loud, you're always making a point, it might be like she's so aggressive, she's such a bitch, I don't want to work with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so find that balance. Find that balance for yourself. You don't need to feel like हर जगह जहाँ पे सारे इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं मुझे वहाँ जाना ही जाना है. फिट हो रहा है, सही जा रहा है तो जाओ, नहीं जाना तो कोई ज़रूरत नहीं जाने की. There is nothing that you need to do where you need to compromise yourself to get it done. In my 42 years of existence, I have not had to do it. And I don't think that if I live for the next 42, I'll still have to do it. I will not need to, I mean. So, isliye, I think you are never going to be in that position unless you don't put yourself in that position. So, you should not feel the pressure to be in that position, right? And that's the other thing, that you don't need to feel the pressure for anything. You don't have to compare yourself to others. And I really think that the core of all our unhappiness is our comparison to others.
Oh, yes.
Right? I could be sitting here and feeling really bad thinking about every other person. If I've raised 250 crores, there are people who've raised 1,000.
Yeah.
And I could there's no end,
Yes.
right? But there are people who've raised 5 crores and, we've raised 250. So one can be like, Arey, अब fundraise at the end of the day, is it even that important? It's actually only meant to be a means to an end. बट हम सोचते ही नहीं हैं कि हम किस चीज़ को पैरामीटर बना रहे हैं कंपैरिजन का. फंडरेज पे ही कंपेयर कर रहे हैं लोग. क्यों? क्या होगा उससे? देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली बूटस्ट्रैप्ड एंड स्टिल एट 500 crore revenue every year.
Yeah.
Something that we are still not even after raising 250. Then what? Right? So there are so many ways of being successful. There are so many definitions of success. And I would just say to that 18-year-old that you need to write your own definition of success. And you need to be, good with that. We met Abhinav Bindra last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first Olympic champion from India, right, who got a gold in shooting. And I think it was the Beijing Olympics where he did not, it was Athens where he did not win. And so when he prepared for Beijing next time, I may have got the cities wrong, but something like that, he lost one Olympics. And while he was preparing for the second one, he said that when I was there about to shoot, I had already won in my mind because I knew that over these past 4 years, I have done everything possible I could have done to get here. Like he got external help, right? He's a shooter, but he took classes from a diver to improve his lungs. He took classes from ski instructors to improve his balance. He did AR/VR tests to improve his health, his mental, visualization capability. He took a marriage hall, which he converted into a shooting range for those entire 4 years. every day. He practiced there, right? So he did everything that he could. So he said, my respect for myself was so high that I had already won. And I think that's, if we just tell ourselves that one thing, that if you if you ask yourself, and the answer is yes, I've done everything, and therefore I respect myself a lot, you won't give a damn what others think. And most likely by then, by the way, you will be so successful, and others will only think good things anyway. So I think it really is all about, today if I ask myself, I know the things I've done right and I know the things I could have done better in. And that is my story. And similarly, you will have yours. But we all need to be happy with our stories. And part of our issue is that we are not happy with our stories, but we find 10 other things to blame it on, including work-life balance. It all comes down to your own story.
Yeah.
This last bit, I was smiling, but so were my eyes, and that doesn't happen. I think I had a smile, white smile throughout. But then my eyes were smiling to the point that I feel a little watery in my eyes. And that was so beautiful.
And on
I'm
that
glad.
note, it was lovely having you here today, Swati. I think
Thank
we
you.
learned a lot. I think our viewers would have learned a lot. And, we would love for you to drop in the comment section what was your takeaway from this, because we have our own. And I think we have more than one. So, our takeaways would be in plural. So we'd
I'm
love to
glad.
know what you thought about it. And thank you so much for this lovely,
Thank you.
insightful
Thank you for having me.
conversation.
This was really fun.
Yes.